Guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now I know you guys are actually wondering if I bought a new drone, or is there anyone who's actually helping me out while shooting this video. Well, that's not the case. As you guys saw in the thumbnail, the future of motovlogging. Now this is actually a 360-degree camera. I'm shooting this with Insta360 and today in this video we'll do the review of this thing. First the unboxing, followed by the footages, at the same time the capabilities of this camera, then the pros and then the cons, and quite a few suggestions for the developer or the manufacturer of this camera. So let's get started. So guys, this is the box pack. I actually got myself a bike combo kit, which means you also get a chest harness along with a short extender, a selfie stick and a mini tripod. So like a complete set of all the necessary mounts to use this camera when you are on a motorcycle. Now the camera price is $300 which is approximately 20,000 Indian rupees. And I would highly suggest you guys to get it from the international website, because I checked the prices on Amazon India and it is actually selling for like 42,000 Indian rupees, which is like double the price of its actual price. So let's see what all things we do get and quick hands-on briefing about the products. Then you also get this short extender kind of thing which you can use while mounting this camera on your helmet to get a third person or a first person shoot kind of thing and view. So this is actually a chest harness with the normal necessary clamps or the mounts. Then this is actually the bullet time shooting selfie stick, and I'll talk about this in detail later in this video. So this is the main device. This is the main box pack. Now the device itself is supported for the iOS devices. However, you can actually buy the special Android adapter, and this is actually compatible with high-end phones only, because I do own a Motorola Moto G4 Plus and the app keeps on crashing, maybe because the camera is actually 4K and my phone doesn't support 4K. So I'll test it with some other phone, for example OnePlus 5T or the Samsung Galaxy S9, and I'll let you know guys in future. So as of now, the app actually works pretty fine in terms of changing with the settings or play around with settings, but the live preview is not actually supporting in my phone. And however, I can actually connect the camera with the help of Bluetooth and then take photo, video, interval time lapse and then the normal time lapse shooting. So this is actually the main device, the main box pack. The first thing is a paper where you can actually see it can be used in multiple ways: helmet, drones, then underwater, submarine kind of thing you can use. Yes, one more important thing is that you can actually use this camera as an underwater camera, but then again you need to buy the underwater, like the housing separately, which cost around $50. Then again a suggestion for the manufacturer, like reduce the price if possible, because for $50 you can actually buy a interpolated 4K action camera, and spending $50 just for the waterproof housing is like spending too much for that. So you can buy that, it's optional, but I won't be using anyways this in rain or underwater, because yes, I do have some other action cameras to use underwater. So that is the thing. Now the only complaint which I have with the design of this camera is exposed ports and exposed charging ports and everything, because the thing is, if you are not using the housing or like using it as a normal camera, then there are chances that the dust particles might enter into the ports and they might damage the ports. You need to be extra careful while handling this camera, because if you are going on a beach where there is sand and if you accidentally drop this camera, then the ports are exposed and then the sand might enter it. So now this camera can shoot 24 megapixel still images, Now the image quality is actually quite good considering the price of it, and you can actually add quite a few different effects from fish eye, little planet, then sphere, then this rectangular kind of thing, and whatnot. So you can actually frame the shot after you shoot it, which is actually great, because then again you don't have to think about the framing of a particular shot. You can take picture, then reframe it according to your needs, and you're ready to go. Now it can also shoot 4K ultra HD high definition videos, and the image quality is actually quite good for that as well. But the only complaint which I have with is the app. With the iPhone 7 or something, then no issues with that. But then again, if you have Android, make sure that it is actually a high-end Android device and not just a mid-range 15,000-20,000 device. You need a higher capacity processor to handle the file size, because the phone should at least support 4K recording, which is mandatory.